tip-off goes to Denver. And right around this time of the year, Doris, it can be easy to lose focus. But these mid-season games are just as important as any.
Well, consistency is always the thing teams are in search of. And it doesn't matter whether we're just tipping off or you're approaching the All-Star break. It's about, are you paying attention to detail? Are you leaning on the habits built? Because every game counts the same in the standings. A win is a win and a loss is a loss. How about the touch and the under-control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
Pass to Beasley. Outside Edwards. Puts up a three. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's Murray into the lane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Vanderbilt, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
He buries it from 3.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
Murray against MP. Driving to the basket. Pass to Towns. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
To the paint. And he dunks it down.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Martin against Towns. Pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. And another 3 for Denver.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Denver in the lead. Left side Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talk. He loves to challenge people. Does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Outside for Green. From deep. No good that time.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. Just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Russell. Back to MP. High post read. He had 9 points in his last time out. The drive by MP. That ties it up.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
To the inside. Here's Campazzo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Out left. To the wing. Back to MP. Outside for Russell. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Zeke Naji.
Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
So it's Denver now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Green with a screen on Russell. There's the drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. To the left side wing. Back to MP. Here's Silva. Green covering. Russell from outside. Drains the triple. Russell's got 5 now.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can
At
see
the end of the first quarter, the score. Your Minnesota Timberwolves. Bang! Your Timberwolves Dexter! In for the Nuggets.
They can't stop
Timeout call for Minnesota.
Keep it up.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. D'Angelo Russell is out there with MP. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Silva in at the 4 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's MP. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Jazz was all business. He scored 20 points and was dialed in, looking good from deep and from the line. He was hot once again. We'll see if the defense tonight can do anything to slow him down. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Russell finds MP. Outside for Russell. Pass to Reid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reid's got his first bucket in this one.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
It's stolen by MP. Down low. Here's Russell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He's got 7.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Campazzo. Oh, a clear foul there on the mission.
Chris Silva. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
This is checked in for
Line
Prince.
for the Nuggets.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
There's a screen. The drive by MP. And he comes up with a bucket. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Najee. Here's Dozier. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. On the wing, MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead. It's just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been...
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 43. The Nuggets. 41.
The first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for Denver.
Denver foul. Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Boy, you have to feel for Karl Anthony Towns these last few years. Obviously, losing close family members during the pandemic, one of the toughest personal stretches for anyone.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way.
Carl Anthony Towns. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray.
And drawing the
2
contact.
shots.
And Murray drops them both. And Towns, throughout all the turmoil, Duras, he's been a model leader.
You know what I love about Karl Anthony Towns is the grace with which he has handled some incredibly difficult challenges, has shown unbelievable strength throughout his tenure in the NBA.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
How do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. MP, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws.
Carl Anthony Towns. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Inside. And there's Towns on the assist by MP. MP's got 8 assists here tonight.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon outside. Martin outside. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send him back, big fella.
MP against Murray. Here's MP. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead. Gordon outside. Green, the pass to Gordon. Ooh, poked away. That one a little long. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Towns. Back to MP. Beasley for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Green finds Barton. Gordon outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They kick it out to Murray. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the
Aaron Gordon. Timberwolves all-time.
Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. MP against Murray. Jokic up top. Back to Murray. Here he goes. And And it's Murray finishing it off.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
And there's the foul.
Come on, MP. Gotta play both sides of the ball, baby.
Nuggets on D. MP, the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Here's MP. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Murray finds Jokic. And here's Barton. Back to Jokic. Pass to Barton. It's stolen by MP. The shot comes out, and it's Denver the other way. Now Jokic. Oh, and Towns with the block. MP, the pass to Towns. Over Jokic. That's good from Towns on the assist by MP. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
From deep, MP. He drops it from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Timeout called, the Nuggets.
All right, let's keep coming on the court. Come on and get live.
Insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Towns passes to MP. Count it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to Gordon. Green with the ball. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
Pass to Jokic. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
MP finds Towns. Beasley for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Towns passes to MP. Back to Towns. Here's Vanderbilt. This one for 3. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Towns.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Gordon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
MP way outside. No good. So
That's the final buzzer, and the Timberwolves win. Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 81. The Nuggets, 59.
Awesome work,
We'd like to thank you for
Keep
coming
it
out and
going
supporting
next
your
time.
team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Bay finds Olynyk. Lee goes in, Just 5 to shoot. Another shot with the clock winding down. Misses the layup. And here are the Timberwolves, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Olynyk, a screen on MP. From 10 feet out, and he connects with the jumper.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Oh, here's Edwards. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Here's Lee. Grant with a screen on Heel. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Grant outside. Hands it from downtown.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. He is in awe of the talent that Karl Anthony Towns possesses. Coach said he's still reaching his full potential in terms of consistency, but when he gets in rhythm, he's unstoppable. So, of course, they're going to throw lots of different looks at him to try and take him out of his game tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. 4 on the shot clock. He had a nice open look right there. Lee's got his second bucket.
Because he attracts so much attention now, Grant has to be able to find the open man.
And here's MP for 3. They grab their own miss. Vanderbilt misses.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him.
It's the Pistons mascot.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Saddiq Bey is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Lee in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And there's the bucket from MP.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Lee passes to Bey. Lee sets a screen for Bey. And he drives in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
MP, no good. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Lee. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Towns kicks to MP. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
MP against Lee. Pass to Bey. Back to Lee. Clock at 6. Bey, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Lee against MP. Out to the right wing. Back to Lee. Edwards against Bey. Stewart with the screen on Edwards. Here's Bey. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
MP passes to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lee against MP. MP against Lee. Olynyk sets a screen for Lee. No good, unable to end this run. Timberwolves leading by 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets got the job done. He finished with 17 points, and his passing was just incredible. Piled up an impossible. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends.
Now, here's MP. After Josh Jackson's miss, MP dishes to Hield. MP with a screen on Jackson. Hield can't hit.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
A big piece of a trade sending DeMarcus Cousins, Chris to New Orleans. Buddy Hield. He had to change teams in his second year in the NBA.
Yeah, I went through something similar. Getting traded early in my career. This is your team system. This league is so hard to adjust to. You got to find the right opportunity. It's all about opportunity. Give credit to Buddy.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Pistons 28, Timberwolves 42.
One side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets.
On the court for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. Then it's Hield. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4-man position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
The drive by MP. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Grant gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Picked away. Here's Magruder. It's stolen by Edwards. And a wide open look for MP. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 16 points.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive player's game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a ball to defenders, and it's about time.
Lee kicks to Bay. Grant with a screen on Hield. Grant outside. Shot to stop the run. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Detroit basketball. Timberwolves substitution. D'Angelo Russell.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Passes to Bay. to Lee. 5 on the clock. Grant sets a screen for Lee. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
MP sets the screen for Russell, and a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 21. Looking to get it going. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for it.
Timberwolves substitution. That'll be a Pistons timeout. Substitution for your Pistons. Killian Hayes.
Here's Olynyk. The pass to Bay. He kicks it to Lee. Now here's Bay. Dishes to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
He got with his trainer. He changed his diet and he slimmed down. Olynyk. Now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
We've got Saddiq Bey. He's out there with Lee. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Livers in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Pistons.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his second of this half. 3rd overall.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Back to Olynyk. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Olynyk sets a screen for Hayes. That shot off the mark. Towns with the defensive effort. MP passes to Silva. Back to MP. The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Now here's Bay. D right on him.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul the after.
MP. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Bay, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And here's MP for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Lee gets the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And it's lethal.
All the way to the bucket. I love when guys throw it down over the much bigger defenders.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it goes down 2 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Olynyk sets a screen for Bay. Pass delivers, kicks to Hayes. Olynyk, a screen on Davis. Hayes the pass to Olynyk. Lee outside. And no good. And so
that's the end of the game. A big thank you to all of you fans who...
It's the Pistons to start out. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
Now here's Jackson. He's averaging about 6 points per game.
Anthony Edwards. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Frank Jackson.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
High percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Jackson against Edwards. Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Knocked away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Vanderbilt inside. He's covered by Grant. Nails it from 3.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Jackson, pass to Bey. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Chalk up 2 there.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Joseph, covered by MP. Pass to Bey. Oh, and Towns with the block.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. MP outside. Down low. That's good from Towns on the assist by MP.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Jackson. Over Edwards. Vanderbilt with the block. MP outside. Pass to Edwards from behind the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I just love the ball.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Olynyk checked in for Stewart. Jackson comes in for Bey. Magruder, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Lee in for Joseph. Now here's MP. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Fires it. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to start.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Lee, covered by MP. There's Jackson with the 3. Drops in the 3.
I think it's important that Jackson cash in from outside the arc. Really comfortable from this area of the floor.
The drive by MP. He gets it in there. MP's gotten his second bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
17 foul.
They got nothing on UMP.
It's all you do.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far, setting the floor for Detroit. Saddiq Bey out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Frank Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. MP finds Russell. No good on the triple. And the Pistons with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Last time they met in Detroit.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Jackson. No good off the back of the rim.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
MP no good. And here's Detroit. Pass to Jackson. Bey with it. Bey with a screen on Russell. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Stewart. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. From deep, MP. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He added 24 points and had no trouble getting the ball to shooters. It's just been a great stretch of games for him, and there's plenty of reason to think he'll keep going. Send it back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Heald's checked in. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. And here's MP from outside. Fires the 3. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by MP. Edwards has got 9 points.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Now here's Bay. Not a lot of room. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Joseph. And here's Bay. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bay.
Minnesota foul.
Olenek's checked in for Jackson.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by MP.
Kelly Olynyk.
Now Hield. From deep, MP. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 10. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness.
Bang! Your Timberwolves Dexter!
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Grant's checked in for the Pistons. Olynyk passes to Jackson. Can they get it? The basket drops, and he gets fouled.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Lee, he's checked in for the Pistons. MP, the pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Back to MP. Pulls up, out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Silva. Launches it. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now Grant, guarded by Hield. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Beverly outside. MP finds Beverly. Here's MP. And he can't get that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I thought they had that game locked up, but then they got torched there in the final period.
Pass to Stewart. The kick to Olynyk. And here's Grant from the arc. Grant can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight, one sweet one after another.
Jackson with a screen on MP. The 17-footer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. A dominant.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 41. The Pistons. 12.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for them. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Edwards. Buddy Hield is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Stewart. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards, the pass to MP. Hield with the ball. The three is up. Kept alive. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock.
That's his second personal foul.
That's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Back to Joseph. And that one drops. Joseph has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
Pass to Vanderbilt. To the paint. Here's MP. That's it. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Joseph has got 4 points this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The three is up. Sinks the tray. Joseph has got 7 points.
You know, once a weakness in his game, Corey Joseph has worked extremely hard on his outside shot. Like I say all the time, the proof is in the pudding.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Bay. Back to Joseph. And there's another one for the Pistons.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
The drive by MP. And there it is for him. 18 points for him.
I tell you what.
Bang! Your Timberwolves dancers! To the lineup for the Pistons.
And for Vanderbilt, Dave.
Substitution on the court.
Making substitutions here. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Rebounded by Joseph.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then it's Corey Joseph, and it's McGruder in at the 2 spot. Pass to Grant. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Counted from distance.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Joseph, covered by MP. Bay right side. Outside for Grant. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Healed from outside. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Joseph, covered by MP. Pass to Grant. Now here's Stewart. Here's McGruder. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
MP outside. Edwards, a pass to Towns. MP is doubled. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 8 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Joseph. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
MP drives in. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 13 in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
The shot's good. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Bay, here we go, uses the glass on the layup.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end.
Corey Joseph.
Have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And this win gives them a sweep of the season series. They only met twice, but they'll have bragging rights for at least another year against Detroit.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Joseph.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
And here's MP from outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Number 23. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
13 feet out. Magruder, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
McDaniels from long range. On target from range.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the Timberwolves with possession. And they double up MP. To the inside. Towns. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Jackson. Silva with a rebound. From deep, MP. And that one falls.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there.
For Minnesota Timberwolves, 80, the Pistons.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Those three-pointers were the difference in tonight's game.
It's more just about being able to get a shot up against anybody. When I'm on like I was tonight, it don't matter how clean the look was. It's going in.
So there was nothing strategically you did to spring yourself for the deep ball?
Yeah, the strategy was make sure. Johnny boy, you know I love you.
Wow. Okay, walk me through your performance tonight, MP. What a thrilling show you put on out there.
It's a great team win tonight. I thought we brought energy from the tip, and that carried through the entire game for us. Great job from the bench, great coaching. It was just strong all the way around, and now we look forward to the next one.
You and me both. MP, good luck to you.
Hey, John, thanks.
Well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season, and now that tree is bearing fruit. For those of y'all still holding out hope, I say give up. MP wants the glory, but he doesn't want to put in the work. What did you expect from this so-called YouTube star? Forget the season. I'll be shocked if he ever make an all-star team. That's how I see it anyway. I'm not starstruck by this kid. I just see the game.
Doctor told me I should rest, but I ain't gonna never ever quit. I like girls that, yeah, in jeans that'll never ever fit. Yeah, top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Baby, gon' stop friend. In the club, cost a stack. You ain't got 900. Been 10 with the bust down, never ran. Got my whole thing, My day, you put it together on that white jet like Othello. I don't check emails, better be texting. CC me, you talking reckless. Pick it toe yellow, foot on the pedal. My be elbow, that's vroom, vroom, vroom. They won't catch us, never. Beyonce, my halo, my angel, my come through with the do, man. I'm telling you, I got the heart of a dragon. I live it like I imagine. Word is mine, no asking. Word is mine, now. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run. Deputy out to get me. Yeah. Top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run. Deputy out to get me. I don't waste time on the phone like that, and I stay with the text on red. Like I had a minute at home, I ran into a fling, but I can't really call it my ex. She said, I see you, I know you've been working, little daddy, you look like you getting to the check. I know you focus on work, but I can't help but know that you can't talk about nothing else. What about you? How's your mental? How do you cope with what you've been through? How's your tempo? Who in your life are you really close to? I would like space like blank, put the ambition to see, but nobody f with it. Put on my mind, little watching the whip, see my reflection, it's all in the paint. Mama, that break on shit. When I pull up, ride with the pet rat, don't get caught. Been through it all, I'm no stranger to loss. Should Olivia, I'ma do it for y'all. I don't rap, I just say what's on my heart. Top down, through the city. Yeah. Watch out, deputy out to get me. Yeah. Top down, through the city. Yeah. Watch out, deputy out to get me.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. They've got Grant, Brown out there with Frazier. Then it's Ellis, and it's Howard in at center, locking down the middle. And for Minneapolis, they've got Trae Young. Bird is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Young, Bird, and a wide open look for Jordan. No good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Brown throws it down.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
LeBron's checked in for Minneapolis.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Howard, the pass to Frazier. Howard with a screen on Young. Shot by Frazier, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Minneapolis. There's the drive. Count it.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
6 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Hawks ball.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Brown.
And good defensive focus there from Griffin, not allowing the shooter to get by.
It's LeBron with the drive, rebounded by Ellis. Here's Brown. Good, great play set up by Frazier.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's stolen by Frazier. The 3, here's Ellis, and it's Ellis finishing it off.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Michael Jordan on the wing. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Howard. Frazier outside. Driving in. Brown wide open. He fires. Drains the 3-pointer. Brown's got 7.
Minneapolis timeout called.
Get ready for the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Josh Smith, he's checked in for the Hawks. Free comes in for Frazier. Grant against Kuzma. Back to Young to the right side. Kuzma kicks to Young. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Free against Young. Free can't get it to go. Minneapolis trails by 3. The kick out to Young. Griffin, no one around him. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Now, here is Young. From deep, Jordan. That's Free with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3.
Minneapolis foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Atlanta.
.116 left in the first quarter. With the drive. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Smith outside. And the 3 ball is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a deep 3 from Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Young against Harper. Back to Smith. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Griffin. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Minneapolis. They trail by 3. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Catching up on the changes for Minneapolis. Bill Lambeer's checked in for Griffin. Leonard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Maxwell is checked in for Michael Jordan. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Trae Young. Curry against Harper. Brogdon a screen on Curry. Smith on the wing. Over Lambeer. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And will be.
Get ready for the Death Squad!
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Ellis is out there with Grant. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Howard. And it's free at the 1 spot. A shot by Curry, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Sexton with it. Howard with the screen on Curry. Got a piece of it. Lambeer with the steal. And here they come. And here's Maxwell for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxwell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Sexton against Maxwell. Pass to Free. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here's LeBron. No points in the game yet for him. To the wing right side. Maxwell kicks to James. No good from outside.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
Leonard on the wing, 3 defending, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Here's Free, 5 points in the game. Here's Sexton, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Now here's Leonard. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And it's sent back by Howard. Inside. That shot is off. Minneapolis goes the other way with it. Curry deciding where to go with it. Right to the hoop. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
For Minneapolis, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Lambeer. Jordan comes in for Leonard. Young is subbed in for Curry. Smith goes back up, and Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from James.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Smith inside, working on James. And the rejection by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Young against Frazier. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. Yeah, it's hauled in by Minneapolis. Young drives in, and 3 from Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for Minneapolis. Frazier the pass to Smith. Off the run. LeBron with the block. They retain possession. Here's Brown. Now here's Jordan. 5 points in the game. Pass to Maxwell. It's Young on the wing. Frazier covering. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's James. Crowder with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Frazier against Young. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And Minneapolis making a change here. Bird's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Harper's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Young from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Minneapolis lead.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
Here's Smith. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Bird is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Howard is out there with Grant. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Brown. And it's Frazier in at the point guard. Bird misses. The Atlanta trails by 3. And here's Brown outside. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Minneapolis. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Frazier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ellis goes in. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Bird outside. Here's Young. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Young. Bird dishes to Jordan. Tries again. And that's collected by Grant.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And finished off by Brown.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
For Minneapolis, Van Beers checked in for Griffin. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Stephen Curry in for Young. Then for the Hawks, Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Brown. And Freeze subbed in for Frazier. And here is Brogdon after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was his second-team pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the 2nd round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Now here's Bird over Grant. Bird misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Brogdon, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Brogdon off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Curry with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Lambier kicks to Curry. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Jordan against Brogdon. Here's Free. He's got 5. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Curry. Bird outside. Free against Jordan. And stolen by Howard. Free passes to Brogdon. 1:16 left to play here in the third. Free can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Leonard, no luck. The Atlanta trails by 5. Brogdon the pass to Free. Back to Brogdon. Passes it to Free. And the rejection by Leonard. Here's Jordan, and Grant sends it back. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Brogdon leading the charge.
Love how Brogdon runs when the break is on, determined to beat everybody down the floor.
Outside Curry. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Ellis outside. Launches a 3. He is hauled in by Minneapolis. Leonard the pass to Bird. And Ellis with the block. Free against Curry. Here's Free. Here's Grant. And so it's Minneapolis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. LeBron James is out there with Griffin. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Bird. And it's Maxwell in at the 2. And he gets it back. James the pass to Maxwell. 4 on the clock. Smith with the defensive effort. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Frazier with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And that's blocked by Bird. Young dishes to Griffin. Passes it to Maxwell. The shot, no good. Nice D from Frazier. The Atlanta trails by 6. Harper's shot, good.
One of those solid shooters from range you can count on. Harper keeping the defense honest.
And Young kicks to LeBron. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And it's tonight. And he's able to get it back. And here's Brown to the inside.
Abdur-Rahim is a talented big man. I mean, a volume shooter who has no problem carrying the load on offense.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minneapolis.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Maxwell kicks to Young. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harper the pass to Frazier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, we often talk about Harper's scoring. He's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Right wing. Maxwell the pass to Young. Oh, they get it back. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brown outside. Here's Abdul Rahim, and Griffin sends it back. James dishes to Griffin. Second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
Catching up on the changes for Minneapolis. Leonard, he's checked in for Burke. And Curry subbed in for Young. Now here's Frazier. Brown outside. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Minneapolis moving it around. Leonard attacking. James kicks to Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets it go with the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Grant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reed the pass to Grant. He doesn't hit that one. Minneapolis goes the other way with it. Pass to Maxwell. Back to LeBron. Tries it from 9. Pass to Curry. Griffin sets the screen for Curry. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Leonard. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Get ready for the dance squad.
Hawks making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Here's the pass to Maxwell. Grant against LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Maxwell kicks to Griffin. Howard with the steal. Brown down low. Covered by LeBron.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Harry Bird's checked in for Minneapolis. Jordan comes in for Maxwell.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
50 seconds left in the game. Curry finds James. Into the lane. Up again. And Griffin stays with it.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score. Attacking that offensive glass.
Now here's Frazier. To the paint. Here's Howard.
Well, it's a scary sight when Howard starts lighting it up like this.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. Grant gets the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Ellis dishes to Frazier. He takes it in. Shoots over Curry. Offline. Griffin passes to Jordan. For the 3. Count it!
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Get ready for the Dance Squad. Substitution for Minneapolis.
Here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Bullseye! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And Ellis is really a remarkably consistent shooter from deep. Nice, efficient stroke. Doesn't get any better than watching him fire from outside.
For the win. Shot is good. But, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release.
The previous play is
right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
So Minneapolis wins it. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just.
I sip a hot tea, watching Archie from Meathead. I left the page, ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat bread, ghetto and street bread. All crooked, can eat, weak and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What people say. And make sure it stay tight, it's only right. On the daylight and the nightlight, daylight right. The bug, the happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give up? No ice bucket list. Yeah, struck a nugget, duck.
I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest stuff inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. It bites, it's like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting his kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate and learning never give a. They never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these choices appeared. I've been accelerating, I already know what it's still. He same face, no break, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love and living in Vegas.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Booker out there with Morris, and it's Green, then it's Weber, and it's Richardson in at the 3. And for Minneapolis, Bird is out there with Kyle Kuzma, then there's Griffin, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Young in at the point guard. Now, here is Morris. Count that one.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Morris passes to Richardson. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
3 points.
Now, here is Young. Down low. And finished off by Griffin.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Richardson. And Green slams it in.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Minneapolis making a change here. James is checked in.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Burke. Young outside. James against Green. 5 to shoot. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Pistons. James outside. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Morris with the bucket.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
LeBron dishes to Griffin. It's blocked.
Denying shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
Here's Morris. Offensive rebound. Griffin. And Weber throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Minneapolis will go with a different look here. And Beers checked in for Griffin. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bird. Maxwell, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Curry subbed in for Trae Young. And then for Detroit, JaVale McGee's checked in for Weber. Martin comes in for Draymond Green. And Marley subbed in for Devin Booker. Now Bridges, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Marley kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Marley. He's guarded by Maxwell. And there's Bridges on the assist from Dan Marley.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Maxwell against McGee. Will it go? McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Curry gets the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Pistons. Oh, this blocked. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And the Pistons making a change here.
P.J. Brown. Morris Peterson.
1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. Curry against Morris. Back to Curry. Minneapolis moving it around. Martin against James. Martin with the block.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
Here's Marley, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Curry kicks to Leonard. Here he goes. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Morris against Curry. Now, here is Morris. Tight defense on him. Brown with a screen on Curry. Here's Morris, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The basket's coming early and often in the first.
Get ready for the dance squad.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. We've got Devin Booker. Weber is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Richardson. And it's Morris in at the point. And Minneapolis has possession following the miss by Draymond Green. 6 to shoot. Griffin sets the screen for Young. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Griffin.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with this decision making.
Here's Weber. Griffin with some nice D. Weber's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Maxwell the pass to Young. Bird outside. Jordan with the screen on Booker. Here's Bird. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Minneapolis foul called. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Detroit's ball. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Get ready for the dance squad.
Weber against Griffin. Now Morris. 5 points in the game. Misses off the left iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now Weber following the 3-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Morris finds Richardson. Booker with no one around sinks the 3-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Young looking it over. Tipped away. Passes it to Griffin. Shoots over Weber. Out to Bird. Clock is at 3. For 3. Jason Richardson pulls it in. Detroit leading by 5. Morris outside. Richardson against Griffin. Here's Weber. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession for Minneapolis. Bill Lambier checked in for Griffin. Leonard comes in for Maxwell. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Trae Young. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Weber. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Draymond Green. Bridges is checked in for Richardson. And Smith subbed in for Devin Booker.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
In the corner, Smith with it. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Smith's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Pistons. Curry with them. Picked up by Kuzma. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. James checked in for Bird. The Pistons making a change here. Curry against Morris. Got a piece of it. Pass to Smith.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on that.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bridges dishes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
Stolen by Martin. Now Detroit moving it up. Floats one. Peterson, that's good. And it's a 9-point Piston lead. Curry against Morris. Curry kicks to Jordan. LeBron sets the screen for Jordan. Over Smith. Jordan can't get it to go.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Smith the pass to Peterson. Back to Smith, and stolen by Jordan. Leonard finds Jordan. Outside Leonard to stop the run. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Beer. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And so is Detroit.
Get ready for the dance squad.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Minneapolis, they've got Young. Bird out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Griffin, and it's Jordan in at the 2. Here's Weber. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Griffin. From deep, Jordan. That one's not going to go. And Detroit the other way now.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Griffin's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minneapolis. Weber with a screen on Young. Morris. They kick it out to Green. Morris dishes to Weber. Over Bird. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Minneapolis trails by 7. It's tipped. In the corner, it's Morris. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Richardson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
You got to love the game of Richardson. I mean, he's a ridiculous athlete who also scores at a very efficient clip and has really refined his skill set to go with that tremendous athleticism.
And Minneapolis making a change here. Maxwell's checked in. Young with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. A shot by Jordan, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
On the wing, Morris. He's guarded by Maxwell. Green kicks to Booker. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Jordan. Minneapolis trails by 9. Young outside. Bird outside. And the pass to Jordan. From downtown. Traps in the tray. Jordan's got 11.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Weber kicks to Morris. Pass to Booker. Back to Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
And I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Catching up on the changes for Minneapolis. Beers checked in for Griffin. James comes in for Larry Bird. Leonard, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Curry subbed in for Young. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Detroit making a switch. Peterson's checked in. Now here's Kuzma. And the rejection by LeBron.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming. He gets there to swat it down.
To the wing on the left. Lambier a screen. Maxwell the pass to Lambier. Morris outside. 1:41 left in the third. Passes it to Marley. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Marley's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
Yeah, Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Curry to the left side wing. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. James kicks to Leonard. Over Morris. And another miss by Minneapolis. Detroit leading by 11. Here's Marley. Banked in off the glass.
Dan Marley.
Marley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that
one. Morris against Curry. McGee sets the pick for Morris. Shoots from the line. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Leonard kicks to LeBron. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Peterson. It's tipped, and so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pistons leading by 10. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. We've got Green. Morris is out there with Booker. And it's Richardson. And it's Weber in at the center position. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Curry. LeBron outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Out to Bird. Young outside. Minneapolis moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Over Morris. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That's his first foul. Jordan, he's checked in for Minneapolis.
Substitution for Minneapolis.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Young from the arc. Good work defensively by Morris. Pistons leading by 15. Back to Weber. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the open look.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Bird, the pass to LeBron. Bird against Richardson. Out of hand on it, and he gets it back. From deep, Jordan. And no good that time. And Detroit the other way now. Richardson with it. From 10 feet out. That's blocked by Bird. And they recover. Richardson the pass to Green. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nice shot by James.
James clearly one of the best offensive talents of all time in the NBA. A special scorer with what seems to be a limitless arsenal.
Morris finds Booker. Back to Morris. The tray. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Green missing. Minneapolis trails by 13. Young up top, covered by Morris. Bird dishes to Jordan. Back to Bird. Over to the wing. Here's Griffin.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Good D by Weber.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball. They were all over.
Detroit calls timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Richardson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with